This thing better be recording. Okay, so it's recording. All right. Yikes. Get back. Don't show those names. So what do you guys see? Son of a... I was going to say biscuit eater. Oh, Lord, I'm going to be in trouble after this. So I'm assuming you see just the one, the Growing Together through 2016. Mm-hmm. All right. So thank you guys again for getting on tonight. I just wanted to cover some things with the new catalog, new patterns, new styles, some tips that we learned as leaders, and just to help you kind of make this a smooth transition. I'm sorry, I'm going to try and see how I can. Okay. I'm trying to hide everything so it's just this. But okay, so anyway. So one of the quotes that I wanted to read you is, coming together is beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success, by Henry Ford. And I really believe that our team, I think we have a core group of people, even with our new amazing consultants starting, we have a great base to build and to grow together, because truly it's not about someone promoting or someone doing well, and we all have our things that we're going to celebrate, we're going to encourage, we're going to reward each other, but truly growing as a team and having that camaraderie and just that that closeness, that's what keeps people, you know, in the organization or within the team, is that they feel a part of something. And that's what I want for our team. I want everybody to feel like they are a part of it, not that just they're a name that shows up on Facebook every now and then on the team page. I want you to truly develop relationships and feel like you make our team better as Twisted Roots. So, let me see. So first things first, I just wanted to celebrate and recognize these ladies. Everyone had some type of personal volume for January, and let me just say, January was the worst January in probably the history that I have been doing 31, and February 19th will be 7 years. Januaries are always great. I can't even explain it. No one can, whatever. We're getting over it, but I wanted to celebrate all you girls who put sales in, because again, it was a very, very tough month. So don't feel like you failed or you were alone, because honestly, it was tough all the way around. And not just in 31, mind you, all direct sales. So it's a new season, new possibilities. I couldn't be more excited about a catalog. It's just like, it's like a new baby being born. Everybody's excited. They want to see it. You know, they want to wish it well. You know, they want to be the first to give them a gift, or it's like a rebirth. So enjoy this time and recognize that this is the time that you want to be contacting people to let them know about the new catalog. It's a great way to reach out and just to make that contact with some of your customers. So I wish I could get rid of this. Sorry, you guys. I don't know how. Well, that didn't help. So let's start with what sold the best in 2015. So we have our top 10 products. I'm going to talk a little bit fast. Again, you can always come back to the recording. But you can see thermal totes, the bins, Fresh Market thermals. Our number one selling item for 2015 was a large utility tote. 10 million units were sold. What does that mean? That's 32 million in sales, which is a huge amount of business. And has proven time and time again, it's the number one product that people should have if they love 31, or if you're at a party and they've never bought anything from 31 before, this is usually what you want to start them with. It's been around for a while. It's kind of our brand. You know, when you think of 31, you think of the large utility tote. So I hope that everybody has a large utility tote that you can at least sell. The reason why I'm showing you this is because I want to show what's projected to be February's top 10. Fresh Market thermal again, the Weekender, storage totes are always popular. The style setter. If you were around, you know, in the past season where we had the cork one for a special, hostess special, it's now part of the hostess exclusive. That's what the little HE means. Pillows, hello, it's going to be incredible. The Away We Go roller, for those of you who have been with 31 for a while, we had rolling totes. We had some good ones, we had some bad ones, but this one is amazing, and I will show you guys later when we go over some pictures. Somebody just raised a hand. I don't know what to do. If you're unmuted, Jenny, just talk, because I have no idea. Did you have a question? Jenny? Okay, we're moving on. If you figure out how to get your hand to talk, let me know. Zip top, organizing utility tote. But what is projected to be February's #1 is the tall organizing tote. This was the tote that if you attended the premiere that you got. So you guys, I never will say, you'll never hear me say, you need to go buy this, you need to go buy that. If you don't have someone in your area that you can borrow this tote from, I encourage you to purchase this tote. Not only is it going to be a huge seller for our season, but it's the February special and it's different from what we have. So a lot of times if you don't necessarily have it or you know exactly how to explain it, it's hard to sell it. Now, if you have pictures galore and you're really good with depth perception and you can, you know, all the measurements and everything, you can explain it, more power to you. So I just encourage you to get that tote. And here it is. So what's really going to be popular with this tote is for teachers, nurses, mobile office on the go. Again, you can see the pens, the paper. I used mine at the post office today and it was awesome. I love it. It's got the zipper on the top. So again, I think it's going to be a really popular item. If there's somebody, if you guys could mute yourselves, I hear somebody talking or whispering, and it's okay. Like I said, it's a brand new program. I haven't used it before, and I just muted myself, so that's not going to work. So I don't know how to actually manage participants. Hold on. I'm going to mute. Hey, I figured it out. Must have been Donna. She was the only one unmuted, so I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Donna. I'm just pointing it out because I love ya. Okay, so getting back to teachers, nurses, it's a great bag. It's going to be super popular. Yeah, I did not intend for that. I had no idea where he came from. Okay, so who's laughing? Somebody's not muted. How's this happening? It's okay if you're laughing. I didn't mean it like that. That totally came out wrong. Was that you, Courtney?
No, now I'm not muted, but he totally just freaked me out.
I don't know how that happened. I really don't. Listen, he's supposed to be there, but he wasn't supposed to like rise up from the dead. Good Lord. Okay.
Now I'm going to mute myself. I'm muting. Goodbye.
Okay, so who's that talking?
That was me, Dina.
Oh, okay. I was like, God,
I just realized I wasn't unmuted. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to meet you. All right. Good Lord. And if there's a way for you guys to raise hands and ask questions, again, thank you so much for being patient with me. I really wanted to try something different so we could like see slides versus just Facebook is so like blah sometimes. So anywho, all right, let me get back to my Teacher Appreciation Day is in May. And the reason why I wanted to point that out is because it's never too early to just stock up on those gifts. So don't be afraid to, you know, ask somebody whether it's at a party or if you're trying to entice them with the special, you know, get one. You earned it. Go ahead and get it. Do you have teachers? Do you know any nurses? What have you? Because again, you can stock up for May. Okay, so this is an amazing special. We had consultants were able to earn this. But if you don't have one, it's okay. Again, borrowing or having pictures that you can show. Our catalog has done wonderful this season with using models and such to show the size of the bags. So the February Hostess exclusive. This is the Sunset Gold embroidery that's on this bag, which is the Caramel Charm Pebble, one of our new patterns. And also, if you remember the Style Setter from the past season, this is the cork wallet. So if you have anybody that ordered or that got that Style Setter, reach out to them. Let them know that you have this amazing wallet now that they can pair with their Style Setter bag. Consultants were able to get the gray one, but just to let you know, the inside is satin. It's like a satin lining. It's not canvas. It feels really nice, really soft. So again, I love this new cobalt blue that we're coming out with. Moving on. So I just wanted to show you guys a couple, we were lucky as to get some of these slides that we could show you kind of up close, the different textures. And if you haven't seen some of the patterns or you didn't get the Ready, Set, Sell, this is a great way to just kind of be able to hear and explain it to your customers. So the textures, these are totally on trend. This water hyacinth weave, I had no idea what they were saying when they were talking about it in the premiere, but now I know. It's one of the materials that we're using for the baskets. It's soft, it's durable, and you'll see that in the couple bins. We already talked about the tan metallic cork. The pedal punch, faux leather, I just echoed there. Sorry, I scared myself. It's actually punched out into the faux leather. And instead of saying faux leather, I like to say cruelty-free leather. So faux leather. Anywho, the graphic weave, that is not just a print. It is a textured, durable, thick pattern. It's amazing in the Cindy tote. And if you got the Ready, Set, Sell for the Miles of Style, it's amazing. At first I was like, this is kind of like psychedelic, confusing, kind of just I love it. I love it. And you'll see a close-up picture later. So there's a couple new thread colors, couple new colors that we're using this season. So just wanted to show you those real quick. I'm just muting. Hey, Patricia. I'm just muting a couple people that just came on just because we're recording. This is some of the new prints. Most of you guys have the catalog. You've seen them. But what is one of the most exciting ones is going to be the digital camo, because everybody that's in the military has been waiting for a different camo versus the one that we're used to, which is just the green and black and brown. So here are some new prints. Oh, my lands. You guys have no idea how nervous I was for this training, and now I'm just like, oh my gosh. Okay, anywho, moving on. I have no idea what's happening, but God has a sense of humor, right? So, okay, so Hostess exclusives. Convertible organizer, Style Setter, and the roller. If you have never had a Style Setter, I just want to go ahead and explain. It has one zip pocket on the inside, and that is it. Why am I telling you this? Well, because a lot of your customers are going to ask, does it have pockets? Does it have organization? And this is your perfect cue to say, you know what? There is one zip pocket in there and maybe one for your phone, but a fold-in file will fit in here. We have a great zipper pouch where you can put your necessities, so you can throw it all in and take it out in one swoop. So this is where you can do kind of the solution sets. The Away We Go roller, you can tuck the handle all the way down and use the straps if you just want to carry it like a laptop bag, or again, just to carry it on your shoulder versus rolling it around everywhere. And one of the ladies from home office has a little puppy that she put in there. So I thought that was super cute. I I think somebody fell down the stairs. If you guys are able to mute yourselves, is there somebody? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep it quiet. So away we go, roller. This will be one of the best booking tools, I think, for the parties, because everybody that knows 31 still asks, are you getting a rolling tote? Do you have another rolling tote? So this is a perfect carry-on, whether it's travel or for office. And another thing I wanted to point up, good Lord. What I was thinking is somebody's about to rise up from this left-hand side of the screen. Another thing I wanted to point out with the Hostess exclusives is they kept them simple, but they still wanted to make them great booking tools. And then when I say simple, that's why there's not a lot of additional things on the inside, because it makes the price point higher. So that rolling tote, I'm not going to go back to the screen, just to let you know, that's $55. Our old rolling totes were $75 for Hostess exclusives. So they really are trying to keep the cost down for our hostesses and make sure that they are rewarded when they're booking their parties. So this is the Just For You section. Sorry, I went ahead. The New Day tote, I just wanted to point out, we've never personally had a diaper bag. Whenever somebody would say, what's your diaper bag? We would always suggest the zip top organizing utility tote. This is going to be truly the one that I suggest. It has, if you can see these are like little pull tabs that you can tighten. So whether you put sippy cups or what have you on the outside, there's a zipper. Again, some of you got these with the Ready, Set, Sell. But there's lots of pictures on TOT. People with, through our team page will be posting. So if there's ever something you want to see up close, just ask. You never know who on the team has one that you can look at or see the inside. So Miles of Style, that is going to be a hot seller. It's a crossbody. Again, love that pattern. It zips, or you can use the handles. And the Tons of Funds, that's one of our new crossbody wallets. It has the flap. And again, some of you guys have already seen these. I just wanted to cover a couple of them really quick. The Avenue scarf, we used to sell satin scarves, but they were way too expensive. So what we did was we came out, this is an infinity scarf, and the price point's going to be $28, but super cute. And again, we all know that, scarves are just kind of that trend that people are wearing now. So it's a great way, great way to upsell or to add to something that they're purchasing at a party or for a gift. See, I told you somebody's about to pop up. What's he going to say? Those are supposed to be on the slides. I don't know why they're having this movement thing. Okay, there's the family. So for your family, what I wanted to point out was the Chalicious Thermal. If you guys remember the monkeys or the, you've got to be kidding me. If you remember the monkeys or the owls, I'll finish my thought in a second. They were very small. There wasn't much depth to these. The Chalicious Thermal, it's thicker, it's deeper, it's more of an accurate lunchbox versus something for a preschooler. The size is still the same as far as top to bottom, and it actually at the very top you can unsnap that and hook it to something. Our zipper pouch, we have the carabiner. There's a pocket now, so it can be embroidered. Tall organizing tote we already talked about. And last season they had as a hostess special, that canvas crew with the thermal lining. This is exactly the same size. It's a totally thermal, but it has the leak lock, meaning it's guaranteed not to leak. Guaranteed not to leak, whether you put ice or what have you in it. The reason why I pause is because it's saying that I only have 8 minutes remaining. Give me just a second, you guys, because I have no idea what's going on.
Michelle, mine says the same thing.
This is, you can see this is something that I checked before. Oh, so anywho, Good Lord, let me shut this screen sharing off for a second so you don't see my information. I just want to do this to make sure it's recorded. All right, stop share. All right, give me just a second, you guys. I had no idea that was going to happen. You can unmute yourselves and talk if you want. Trying to do this really quick. Almost done, you guys. Oh, my lands. Hey, Sharon.
Hey, Michelle.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Sorry, I'm late.
No, you're fine. All right, updating my payment. Didn't know that was going to happen. Okay, let's go back. Here I am. I'm just going to remute if anybody's not muted. Since we're still recording, so. All right, back to screen sharing. Hope it doesn't take us back to the beginning. Okay, all right, so for your family. So anyway, just wanted to cover those. Here's the water hyacinth bin. Perfect for chargers, remotes. It has the little chalk board on the front. And again, if you guys think about it, our OSNAP bins, super cute, kids' rooms, whatever. We didn't have a lot of plain colors, whether you're putting them in the bathrooms or in your home. And I just think this helps. It's a little bit more classy, and actually people were looking for those solid colors and styles. So I think that'll be great. The catch-all bin, perfect for a wedding gift. I haven't got one personally, but I can't wait to get one because everyone that does have one, a lot of the Leadership Council ladies got them. They love it. And then, of course, pillows, which we'll talk about. Melissa's training is still up. She did a training on her team page, Melissa Karnowski, who is our Senior Executive Director. So you can still go back to that training and just kind of look through all the posts, all the examples of pillows, and such. And if I'll make sure that that's still up if for some reason she closed out the date. But I just thought this pillow was cute. Just the 6 of us, because 7 would be crazy. Lots of different ways you guys are going to be able to personalize your pillows. Let me go back to this really quick. I want to touch on this. This is something that when I first saw it, we have 2 different sizes. We have covers, or we have pillows with the cover and inserts. I encourage you guys to go online and practice just making some pillows, because your customers are going to ask you. There's a sheet that I'm going to be uploading. Somebody actually made it. It's a worksheet for the pillows, which I thought was awesome for our customers, like at a party. It's very simple, black and white, 2, 4, 6 pillows that you can kind of, play around with. The fonts will stay the same fonts, but we're able to, of course, personalize them, put any words. But I encourage you to practice and pull up the personalization. If you want to be fun, go on your VIP page and just say, hey, the first person to text me their family's name, the names of their kids and whatever, and make a pillow for them. You have no idea how much they may love it and say, you know what, I want that pillow. So practice so that you know how to explain it. And you look like a professional, so you can make suggestions for people that are ordering these. Just to cover a couple pieces of the jewelry, it really is leather, and the people that have gone to Leadership Council with home office, they say it's gorgeous. I look at it and I'm like, I don't know. They said, no, it really, really is nice. They came out with a lot of new colors for our charms. I love the little arrow with the Tiffany blue. Just some new things that we can add to our bracelets. And I put this on the side. You sell the jewelry by wearing it, because I truly have not sold any jewelry unless I was actually wearing it at a party. That's where they see it. That's where it kind of stands out to them. The Radiance necklace, which is here and on this model, it has a double clasp closure so that you can wear it short or you can wear it long. But again, just a couple things I wanted to point out to you guys in case that you didn't know. So a couple of initial impressions. Again, this is something else you can have fun with. Go online, practice putting in a couple bags, patterns. I think this one is going to be kind of tricky as far as what the colors are going to look like on certain patterns and whether or not it'll show up. But again, that's just something that I thought of when I first saw it. So be sure to go play, because there's so many different icons and so many different embroidery options. The heart, the Gibbs heart, is probably one of my favorites. I just ordered a couple cubes, and before you could only put love, and now you can put names. You can put a phrase, you know, obviously there's a character limit, but these are super cute. And the embroidery is, how do I explain it? Sometimes when you get things embroidered, it's very chintzy, very thin. This is thick embroidery on these hearts. It's really quality. So Personalization Studio, this was a picture that someone took at Leadership Council to show some of the different embroideries that we're going to have. There's that stamp. This is the sunset gold on the caramel bag. If you can see here, there's, 3 different colors. That looks like a gray, green, and then a pink. Super cute embroidery option. This is like, I love this. So again, I just wanted to show you guys a couple up close and personal ones. I say this is your golden ticket because the kit obviously is amazing. If you have somebody who's at a party and they immediately flip to the back of the catalog, they're aware, they've known direct sales, they have some knowledge that usually the kits are on the back of the catalogs. So if you see somebody directly flip to that, start a conversation with them later. Maybe it's, again, it could just be somebody out and about, or it could just be somebody at a party and you pull them to the side and you say, hey, I noticed that you flipped to the back of the catalog. You know, this is our $99 kit. And another suggestion too is if you have somebody spending over $100 at your parties, this may be a good opportunity to say, hey, you know, I noticed that you ordered this, you know, this much of our 31 product. Have you ever thought about doing this for yourself? You can get a discount and what have you. And the whole opportunity conversation is a whole other training. But I just wanted to show you guys this. Obviously, I know that you've seen it. But there in the catalog, in the shopping guide, there are some items that have a K by it. So if somebody's ordering a large utility tote, a tall tote, and a lunch thermal, that's already 3 items in the kit. In, you know, the I can't even talk, you guys. Good Lord. In the consultant kit. So perfect opportunity for you to talk and invite them to our team, and also to start building your team. Initial impressions, really quick. Here's all the embroidery. I encourage you guys to make a binder, and just whether you cut up a catalog and just put it in some page protectors. I'm going to show you an example of that tomorrow. It's a great way to just flip to, help them to pick things, to see different patterns, different colors. And again, practice, because I will tell you this, I know it's a little blurry, this Parisian garden, the one embroidery option that you probably don't want to offer is this one. Unless they're getting a crazy color that just pops on this, but if they're getting a blue or the gold, it's really hard to see. But again, that's something that you learn as you get used to putting in embroidery and previewing it for yourself. So again, just kind of practice and play along with that. So Personalization Studio, again, this is kind of our shopping guide at the back. I love this picture. So what this is going to do is it's going to show you, it's a complete shopping guide at the back. I usually tell everybody when they're shopping, You see something in the catalog you love, make sure you go to the back because that's where you'll see all the patterns. The product keys, again, if they're able to be embroidered or iconics. And I love how they kind of have like a table of contents of what pages to find the different items. This is probably one of the best things that we've ever done. I've been through many catalogs and we've tried to fix the photography or the colors or the images, but you truly can't tell what these look like until you see them on someone. So love, love, love that they have models to where, again, you can see what the products will look like as they are holding them. And obviously everybody's different sizes, but at least they can get an idea because it's hard to see in the catalog sometimes. This is more of the pillows. Again, when I first looked at this whole page, it looked like a foreign language and scared me to death because I'm like, that's way too much information. But again, once I started really looking at it and playing with it and kind of uploading some different examples of pillows, it really helped. I wanted to show you this page because at our She Retreat, we had one of the main people that handle 31 Gives, and that was Wendy. And just to hear her talk about the whole vision of 31 Gives, and you guys, to be totally honest, I would mention at the end kind of about the roundup on our order forms. Hey, if you want to give to our charity that supports women and girls, you can round up to the nearest dollar. That's all I really said. But I had no idea how much 31 was doing with 31 Gives. It's amazing. And just to show you, or I think this really speaks to women, on an average, a girl's self-esteem peaks at the age of 9. And only 2% of women actually describe themselves as beautiful. And so 31 Gives' mission is just to build confident girls that turn into confident women. They support all different types of organizations. We've partnered with the Ronald McDonald House just to help families that are going through a hard time. And then also Girl Talk, which is actually chapters made up of high school girls who mentor younger girls. She showed us videos of, we did Hope Kits at the She Retreat, and they do them at conference every year. Usually senior consultants are asked to go make Hope Kits. And usually they're thermals or some product. These are our URU products. Some product, and then they fill them with all different soaps and necessities, toiletries, whatever, and then they bring them to organizations and they donate them. But these are the products. Just so you know, 31 cents gets donated to 31 Gives for anyone that purchases these products. In addition to that, if you get a heart icon on these products, an additional 31 cents gets donated to 31 Gives. And I don't have it with me. I can totally show you the stats of the millions of dollars that has been donated in product, and how much money as consultants we've raised just from Roundup. So I will post that on our team page just in case you guys want to share that with your customers. Because I just done, really quickly, I'd done a fundraiser for Miracles Outreach. It's an organization that protects girls that have been rescued from sex trafficking. And I had done a fundraiser for them where my customers could purchase bags. And again, people don't always see everything on Facebook. Long story short, they're like, the next time you do that, please let me know. Women in general just love to know that they're giving back. So mentioning this during your parties, she may not, I couldn't see how, but maybe there's nothing in the catalog she sees, but maybe there's something that she wants to purchase and donate. You never know. So anyway, I just think that's an awesome opportunity that we have. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about is the Hostess of the Month Club. This, some of you have heard it before. There's a little bit of a spin that I'll share at the end, but you know, if you're having a party here or a party there, it's really hard to be consistent in your business. And if you're not consistent, just to be honest, you're going to spend more energy just trying to get that $200 every 3 months versus just being invested and doing at least a party a month. So the reason why I wanted to show you this is because some of you have customers that purchase, or you have people that you know that say, I'll support you, I'll order here and there, but I'm never going to have a party. This is, I think, a great idea to get a group of people to have at least your minimum sales of $200 a month. Now, I can totally be honest with you. I've never done a Hostess of the Month club. I used to be with another company and I did them all the time. But for whatever reason, I was always like, well, I don't want to do that because I don't want to scare anybody away, or I don't want to, what if they were going to host a party? But I truly think that if you know the customers that you have, and if they flat out say, listen, I will never do a party, I'm not a party girl, this is something that you can offer to them. So how this works, you can run it for whatever months you want, but generally it's a 6-month period. So this one was February through July. Again, we're in February now, you can always start in March. So what each person would do is they would order $35 a month. What's going to happen is every month someone is going to be a virtual hostess. So they're in a group of 6. One person will come to the hostess. A lot of people ask, well, who do you give June? Who do you give April? Some people do it as whenever you sign up, you get to pick your month. So first come, first serve. Some just put it in a drawing. Again, this is a way to serve your customers. It's a way to kind of build those relationships. Send them a little happy mail for your little Hostess of the Month groups. It could be something, seriously, it could just be a handwritten card. They'll be able to see the specials. They can still take advantage of the specials. And this is my plan, whenever someone's month comes up, I'm going to contact them and let them know, hey, yes, with your girls that are already in your Hostess of the Month club, you're going to automatically get the $200 level of the hostess benefits. But if you want to make it more, I can either do an online party for you, I can give you a catalog, or better yet, do a home party. And then show them the hostess special for that month. Because from now on, the hostess special for the month, they can purchase it with a party of 600 or more. So again, it's not impossible. It's like 8 to 10 guests. But anywho, moving on, I wanted to bring that up because I think it's a great way for some of you that may not be completely consistent with 3 to 4 parties a month, but this is a club that you can count on to be consistent every month. The spin on this, which I thought was really cool, it's not my idea, it's from someone else, is if you have someone who loved being in your Hostess of the Month club, or has a lot of friends, you can offer her to be her own queen of her own club. So you would say, hey, listen, you can totally be in a club that I'm putting together with a group of ladies. Or if you have 5 friends and you want to make your own club and be the queen of your club, girl, you can do it. I'll do all the work for you. You just have to get your 5 friends. So each month you guys will have fun together. You'll order your $35, but then you'll also be able to rotate between each other on who becomes a hostess. So I thought that was a great idea and a different twist, and I'm totally going to offer it to some of my customers. Plus, it's going to help you get out of your circle, because if you think about it, you may have contact with that one person, but if she brings in 5 of her friends, that is just a whole new way for you to expand your business. They could be out of town, for crying out loud. They don't have to be local. So again, I think it's just a great way if you guys are wondering, how do I get into a new circle? I think this would be a good way to start. So moving on, this is we're at the end, and then I'll open it up for questions. New Habits 2016. So it really does just come to a commitment on your part. And having at least one great party a month will sustain your business. You'll feel better. You'll meet more people. You'll have a consistent business that goes on. You'll be able to earn incentives that 31 has. And again, depending on what your why is, and if you're wanting to make money or what have you, really commit to just one party a month. if it's your goal to bring more people onto your team or start a team, and some people hear that and totally freak out, it's not about doing trainings like I'm doing right now. Listen, this is a role that you grow into. Truthfully, recruiting people to your team is simply about just saying, look, this has made a difference in my life. This is what I'm doing with it. I don't know what could happen for you, but if this is something that you're interested in, I would love to have you on the team. And somebody I was talking to made a great point today. She's like, I may not be consistent in my business, but that's a personal choice. But that does not mean I'm not going to offer the opportunity, because you know what? This may be a life changer for somebody else. So don't always think, well, I'm not doing this or I'm not doing that. It doesn't matter. They have a team of support. They have directors, which are on our team. So this one goal to at least get one recruit that hits their 1,000 each season. When I say each season, that's, 3 to 4 months, a catalog season. Because when they become qualified, again, they're hitting their start swells, they're getting excited, they're loving their business, and hopefully they're making the money that they invested in the first place into 31. So make sure you're sharing the new catalog. You guys, this is a perfect opportunity. Some people get very nervous about reaching out to people, but this is a perfect reason to do it, because really you're just being a great customer service person, a great 31 girl, because you're letting them know, hey, there's a new catalog out. I would love to show you some of this stuff in person. Would you like to see the catalog? And go from there. Just start the conversation. You don't have to come out with a whole spiel of, hey, you want to book a party with me. But I encourage you to do a launch party. Even if you have to borrow a couple things from someone, just host a launch party so that hopefully you can earn one of those Hostess exclusives that's then going to help you to book parties for the rest of your spring. How will you make contacts? Get outside your circle. Number one, a Hostess of the Month club. Vendor events, that's a whole other training we can talk about. There's tons of resources, 72 ways to restart your business. That's under files on our team page. But again, I challenge myself to do this. Going back to all my contacts. When was the last time you contacted somebody? When was the last time you just said, hey, I'm just following up. I know it's been a year. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But I just wanted to see, are you still enjoying your 31 products that you got, and see where the conversation leads. You never know, but at least you guys check TOT each day. It's not called 31 weekly. It's called 31 today. Every day there are so many resources. I just found a video on the pillows that I had no idea was on there today. It's tough, but make just a point, whether it's 5 minutes. You spend way more than 5 minutes on Facebook. I know I do. I know you do. So take 5 minutes and go on over to TOT. And then this last part was just to say, we don't always know as your sponsor, as your leader, what's going on in your business. And I just had somebody that I talked to, I won't call her out, she's on this call, but I'm so thankful that she reached out to me and just let me know, hey, I have some questions. I'd like to plan to do this. What do you think? And again, it just helps. That's what we're here for. We're here to just share and talk and help each other. So the one thing that I realized over this past season, past year, is the one thing that's missing within our team. And I'll give you a hint. It's actually what brings the team together. It encourages others to really believe in the possibilities for themselves. Well, hello. No, that's later. I don't know how to get rid of this. Oh, hello. So our one thing that I feel is missing is promotions to leadership. And I want you to ask yourself, what would motivate you to become part of our family of directors, our family of leadership? Is it going to be the recognition at conference? Some people want to walk across the stage. Some people want to go a day early and go to Director's Day. Other people need the extra income. Some just, again, they want to just belong, have a sense of belonging to a group of sisters that we work really close together. I can't imagine not being a director. The support that I have from other directors, It's a whole other world, you guys, and it's an amazing world. And then ask yourself, what am I doing to work at the potential God gave me? And the reason why I say that is because you have a gift. Everybody has gifts. Everybody has talents. Are you really using them? And if you're not, maybe that's something that you need to look into. There's things that you do that no one else does, and you can use that in your business. And it's kind of a side note from, just because you're using your talents doesn't mean you're going to become a director. I didn't mean that. But what I'm saying is that's where you'll see kind of your world evolve, and also your purpose. And if you have the desire to do more with your 31 business, talk to your director, talk to me. You may not even know what to say, how to say it, but if there's something that you just feel you're yearning for more, then you need to reach out, because we've all been there. You're not going to have the perfect question answer. And again, it's just doing one thing each day consistently that gets you to where you want to be. So, and the last is just, listen, I didn't know they were going to have a conversation. Hello. I just want to leave you with the quote: teamwork is the ability to work together towards a common vision, the ability to direct individual accomplishments towards organizational objectives. It's the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. And okay, that's too distracting. I got to go back. And I bring that up because I think with leadership is that once you see others promoting, you actually think it's possible for yourself. And I think that's what our team needs. I know the potential of the girls on our team. I see it. I see all your numbers. I see everything that you do. I think it's just time that you guys make yourselves known and we work together. Share on the page, ask questions. That is what, that's what it's for. All right, let me get I figured out how to pin myself. So anyway, again, thank you guys for being on the call or on the webinar, for dealing with all the crazy Yoda and Han Solo and all that kind of goofy stuff. Anyway, but I hope you got something out of it. I hope you're excited about the spring, because truly this is just an amazing time. And even on the director's page, everybody's excited. They're looking for ways to reach out. We have so many gift opportunities to suggest, whether it's pillows, but all that to say, start with one thing. Don't think you have to just throw every idea that you see out there onto your VIP pages. Just take one thing and just do that daily and reach out. But definitely work on getting your parties. Let me see. I was trying to, okay. I don't know how crazy it's going to get, but I am, you know what? I'm going to mute everybody. Good Lord. I'm going to mute everybody. And if you guys have a question, just unmute yourself and ask. I got to get this off. I want to block myself. I see some people walking around. Does anybody have questions, comments, anything that they need more information on that you saw?
So it's Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Hey, Michelle. Hi, everybody else. So just a quick question, just for clarification.
Mm-hmm.
The pillows, there's the actual cover, and then the insert is the material that's going to go inside, and they can either buy them together or separate.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm glad you brought up that point, because one of Cherie Rodriguez, who's a dear friend, she's actually done a conference call before on our team. She was one of those that went to Leadership Council, and she got to design her own pillow. And she said, you're going to have people that go, why can't I go to Hobby Lobby, or why can't I go to Walmart and get a stuffing for my pillow? One's 18 by 18, which is a standard pillow, but the 24 by 24, I wanted to look that up to see if that's is that the size of a Euro pillow? Like you have your shams and everything that you put on your bed. I think it's smaller than a Euro pillow. All that to say, she said the filling is not some cheap poly fill. She says it's super comfortable, really nice. It's a lot different than what she expected. She's like, to be totally honest, I thought it was just going to be some cheap little, insert. So anyway, I just wanted to cover that real quick because you're going to have customers that ask. I know for sure.
And so right now on TOT, it says that in business supplies, we can just get the covers, but not the insert. Is that correct as well?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, that was my only question.
And as soon as I get one, I'll show it, sit on it, smell it, feel it. I don't know. I'll figure out some way to describe it or ask somebody else to do it who's got a pillow. I have a pillow, but I just have the cover. So I encourage you guys to go on your VIP page, ask the question, say first one to respond. You're going to see something fun, whatever it is, and ask them a few questions. You know what? I'll post, there's a pillow personality thing that I just found today, just out there. And what's interesting is make a pillow for one of your customers. Let them see what it looks like. Because again, when you see your own name on it, your family's name, what have you, it just kind of all comes to life, and see what they think. Any other questions? Kim, how do you have that picture up and not like your real self? How'd you do that?
When I downloaded it, the Zoom, it asked me how I wanted to log in, either your Google or Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And so I did the Facebook, so it just wind up with access, being able to pull that picture over.
Gotcha.
I can swap it out, but I have 2 kids sleep on me, so I figured this was a better picture.
Oh, no worries. Anybody else have any questions? I'm excited. There's so many people that are registered for the Better Together meeting. And I don't know if you saw or really read the text, but they're going to be talking about the pillows, and they're going to be talking about some other stuff to help us through the season. So, Annette?
No.
Oh, okay. I saw it said Annette's iPad's raised.
I don't know what I'm pressing.
I don't know. Do you have a question?
Probably, but I'm laughing too much now.
Hey, Michelle.
Yes.
I would like to share about the Hostess of the Month Club.
Okay.
I have done it. This is my 2nd season. So catalog season, and I love it. All my ladies enjoy it, and it has kept me consistent in my sales. So when you said that was, you're totally on board with that. And it is correct. They love it. And I do have some new ladies this time that are out of town that I do not know that joined. And I'm excited for them to join, and we'll see how that goes. They do know they need to do direct shipping, because obviously I can't meet them. But I do have some ladies in Plant City that I do just meet that are in town. So it is easy for them, but they love 31, and they actually say they're addicted. So they've named their club the Bag Lady Club.
Fun.
Yeah, so they love it, and they're ready for the new season to start, and they are doing it from February to July. So I'm excited for them to start it back up again.
And did you send them like a letter to start, or you just kind of mentioned it to them, just said, hey, this is what I'm thinking?
I actually use that same exact graphic that you put on your slide, and I'm jealous you're drinking wine, but I use that same slide, and I put it on my VIP page, because I honestly wasn't sure how they would take to it, because I have to admit, at the end of the 6 months, you kind of feel, or I did, I felt like they were getting burned out. I kind of felt like, because every month you're asking them for money every single month, 35, and sometimes they spend more at 75. It just depends on what it is. So you feel like, well, it went from, because it was October was the last time it ended for them. So it was, because we stopped just before like November, Christmas.
Right.
And then we're not starting until February. So,
Gotcha.
and that was the last time we did it. Yeah. So I just wasn't sure if they were going to do it again. And then they were like, okay, I'll do it. And then each lady, once one started, the other one's like, well, she's going to do it, I'll do it. And it took a little while. There's maybe 2 out of the last group that are not. And honestly, I only have 5 ladies that are doing it. I still need 1 more. But I think that having the one less, I told them, talk to your friends, see if anybody else wants to do it. We can do, actually, when it comes to 6th, that's July, we can do a, what do you call it? A mystery hostess. We can do mystery hostess, or I sometimes need to put in an extra order. I can slide that in there, or I might want to buy something.
Yep.
So it just, sometimes they over order. It just will all work out. So.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I haven't done it, so I'm excited to offer it because I know some specifically that are out of town. They order all the time, but I'm not driving 3 hours to go. I did that once to go do a party, so.
Yeah, I like the idea of the queen thing. I wish it could get big enough to group off like that, but we'll see.
I think it just takes one person that has friends that, like I said, maybe they're out of town or something. So
Right.
So, Courtney, I guess asking maybe like a preference or just through experience.
That's fine.
Do you think it might be better to maybe do like a 3-month instead of a 6-month Hostess of the Month club? And the only reason why I'm asking is because when I first pitched it, I had some ladies interested, but then they had felt like, would I get burnt out?
Right.
Hearing that you kind of mentioned that,
Right.
that could be of, so I was thinking maybe
Possibility. Yeah.
just as
Yeah.
a
I mean, sure, why not? You could do 3 months. I don't see why not. I always say to them, always think about, birthday gifts. There's always something that you're going to need, or for someone else, or there's always something you need from 31. But 3 months would be fine if you wanted to do that. And you need to maybe think ahead and prioritize the months you're going to do, I would think.
Cherie said, who was in Leadership Council, she said every single special through this entire season, she says, is amazing. And Cherie, I mean, I'm very close with Cherie. She wouldn't just say that. I mean, they can't share. They're sworn to secrecy. She says, Michelle, I'm not kidding you. Every single special. And that's kind of where I think I would focus more, because a lot of them, like I used to have girls, they host. One person would host every other month in their little group because they all wanted the special. So the only thing, Kim, with the 3 months is that if you want each person to have a month,
you would only have 3 ladies, and then
spend more.
Yeah, they are going to have to spend more. That's the big thing. And then the way I did it is I did like what you said, whoever gets on first gets the first month. But what I did is the first time I did it, I did a video name drawing. This time I just did a random name generator, and I just posted the names. That's how I did it the second time. But Michelle is right. They're going to have to spend more money if you do a less month type of thing.
Okay. Excuse me, sorry. That's cool. I mean, I'm just thinking with the new catalog, most of the items are more than kind of 35 essentially. So that's probably going to be
but with most of the specials every month, you still have that spend 35 and get.
That's true.
Yeah, there's still items in there that they'll want. They eventually will spend more than 35, but initially, they'll be fine.
I mean, even if because I was thinking maybe if I still had like the same group of ladies, just maybe shortening or maybe trying to get more.
Right. And sometimes I have had some of them together, group
Okay.
into two ladies together, and then they'll split the shipping. So I did have that if they want to, but you're still going to need your main group of like 5 or 6 ladies. And then, you're going to want to mainly get at least that 200.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm thinking that I have some parties kind of booked for this month. So I'm thinking to kind of
Right. And that,
incentive of the booking is saying, how about you just have your hostess of the month, but maybe having it a little bit more close knit. Because at least some of the ladies, what I'm seeing is that they get together on a regular. So instead of just having a big party, then that could be something that, they still.
and remember that you need to always look at that, treat your hostess of the month kind of like your Facebook, your Facebook parties, your cherry on the top, because if it is better and bigger than what it's supposed to be, then that's amazing. But don't always count on your hostess of the month or your Facebook parties to be your main income for your party.
Okay. Thank you.
We want it to be amazing, but
Right.
Anybody else have questions? All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to stop the recording. And you guys have a great night. Like I said, I'll post a couple things on the on our team page. And thank you again just for being on, because again, you didn't have to be on tonight, but I'm glad that you're excited about your business and trying to learn some different things. So and it was nice to see kind of everybody's little images and some people's images. Like I said, Lolly, I just see your floor. It must be where you're.
Hi, Annette. She was in the dark. Oh, look, there's Kristen.
Hi.
She's like Kim. It's just her little picture.
Hi, Annette.
And Jenny.
I do have a question.
Hi, Donna.
Hey, ladies.
Yep.
I have a question. What ideas do you guys have for any fundraisers for this month?
Oh, geez, Michelle.
Annette, have you been, I take that back. I can't remember something. The fundraiser for this month, this is a perfect time to do it because of the fact that you can, hey, Jenny.
Hi.
You can do the bag, the $35 bags. Because really, you sell every bag for $35. There's images out there that have just those bags with the patterns. Because if you think about it, when you go to enter it in the system, you're going to enter 35 and 10. So that's $45. With tax and shipping, it's roughly about $52. So if you're selling each bag for $35, you've got $70 in cash. Minus the $52, you have all that extra money to give back to the organization.
Thank you.
But maybe Courtney can post her flyer that she made for Relay for Life.
Okay.
Yeah, Annette, I'm doing a flyer for my middle schools for Relay for Life.
Okay, great.
I can post it to the Twisted Roots files. I can do that here shortly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is somebody snoring?
Either that or farting.
It's the pug.
Hi, Kristen.
Is Sharon still on? It may be Bella.
Hi.
Who's saying hi? Hi, Dina. Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
Hi, Evan.
I can't see everybody at one time. I have to keep scrolling.
Jennifer, what are you doing?
I don't know. I hate this thing.
I'm glad we did it just for the fact that everybody can see each other. Even if you don't know each other, it's like makes it more real.
Yeah, I like this better than the Facebook events.
Yeah. So thanks for being patient with me. Oh, I better stop recording. Everybody's going to be like, what are they doing? Are they going to have any more information? Okay, I'm going to say stop recording. Hopefully it doesn't.